we've got a few young lads down here. What advice would you give them in terms of if they were to create a startup, what pain points would you want them to address and focus on?
Lads and ladies, hopefully.
Sorry?
Lads and ladies, hopefully.
True, yeah. Well, so there's a number of problems here.
Yeah.
One is, how does this thing know what is good for me and what I want?
Right.
That sort of alignment problem on the individual level is not solved, right? We have some ideas about how to do it, but that's why we're starting with purchases of small things, because that one we sort of understand, and if we screw up, it just means you get a bad blender. It's not so bad, right? So that's one sort of problem. A second sort of problem is a little more subtle, which is how can I put all these agents together? So you hear all these people, we're going to take all these processes and put agents from 5 different people together. There is no guarantee at all, and there's no math for guaranteeing that that's going to do what you want.
Got it.
Because one guy can make a little bit of an edge condition, a little unusual call, maybe not even wrong, just a little edge. But that'll trick off the next guy and the next guy. So we have agents like this today in high-frequency markets, right? And you're probably aware that they cause the market to crash daily, okay? So when you take your company and you put all those agents everywhere, you're going to crash. And it's not that any one thing did something wrong. It's that somehow the edge conditions and the compatibility and, oh my God, now we have all the vital drugs we needed stopped in the middle of the Pacific Ocean because our computers all crashed. Okay. That's a big problem, right? And similarly, when you take that and you say, well, gee, what if I was a bad guy? What would I do? Well, I'd make things just a little edgy so that it tricks that off. So another example of things like this, just to think about, right, is, in traffic, car traffic, right? When you reach a certain density, one person, backing off the accelerator just a little causes this jam up. There's nothing wrong. It's just all of them reacting to it. So it's this sort of network effect. You can do that with agents too. Right. So if I were a bad guy, I would just back off at the right time. Nothing wrong, nothing illegal, but it causes the whole thing to grind to a halt. Right. So until we understand that, we've got some problems ahead of us.